Do you know who gave us the world's first known set of written laws? Do you know which king built the Hanging Gardens of Babylon? Let's find out in today's episode. In this episode, we go back to the cradle of civilization where history was born and political power flowed like the mighty rivers that nourish the land. Yes, I'm taking you back to the ancient world of Mesopotamia. They say that political power in Mesopotamia was as fluid as the waters of the Tigris and Euphrates. But it wasn't until it flowed northward to the city of Babylon in Akkad that history clearly took a monumental turn. Babylon, a city of legend and lore, rose to prominence, and with it, the entire plain became known as Babylonia. The first great dynasty of Babylon emerged, spanning approximately 300 years, from around 1894 BC. But it was under the rule of one legendary king that Babylon reached its zenith of power. King Hammurabi, a name etched in the annals of history, reigned from 1795 to 1750 BC. His biggest legacy? A code of laws that would shape civilizations for centuries to come. The Code of Hammurabi, a groundbreaking legal system, laid the foundation for justice and governance, ensuring order in a world of chaos. Hammurabi's vision knew no bounds. Under his reign, the empire of Babylonia expanded, encompassing all of southern Mesopotamia, including the ancient land of Sumer, and reaching into the northern realms of Assyria. But it wasn't just conquest that defined Hammurabi's legacy. He was a ruler ahead of his time. He was a patron of knowledge and wisdom. In Babylon, the pursuit of knowledge was revered in this era. Hammurabi promoted science and scholarship, fostering an environment where innovation thrived. And then, of course, there was the Code, Hammurabi's crowning achievement, the world's first known set of laws, which was a testament to his commitment to justice and order. The Code of Hammurabi wasn't just a legal document, it worked as a moral compass, guiding Babylonian society towards equity and fairness. After the reign of Hammurabi, the great Babylonian Empire faced turbulent times as the winds of change swept across the ancient lands. From 1595 BC onward, the once mighty Babylonian Empire fell under the shadow of foreign dominance. First, it was the Hittites, then the Kassites, who were the mountain people from the east, who established a dynasty that endured for 4 centuries. As the Kassites held sway over Babylon, Assyria, which was once a vassal state, broke free, setting the stage for a protracted struggle for dominance. For centuries, Babylon thus became the prize in a deadly game of power, as Assyrian kings sought to extend their dominion over the ancient city. By the 9th century BC, the once proud Babylonian Empire found itself under the yoke of Assyrian overlords, marking the end of an era and beginning of a new chapter in Mesopotamian history. For centuries to come, the fate of Babylon would be intertwined with that of Assyria, until the eventual collapse of the Assyrian Empire in the late 7th century BC. As the wheel of destiny turned once more, the ancient city of Babylon found itself under the sway of the Chaldeans. Chaldeans were a little-known Semitic people who would breathe new life into the fading empire. At the helm of this resurgence was Nebuchadnezzar II, a ruler whose name would echo through the corridors of time till date. You know the name. Under Nebuchadnezzar's leadership, Babylonia reached new heights of prosperity and power. He conquered Assyria and Palestine, extending Babylon's dominion over vast swathes of land. But it was not just through conquest that Nebuchadnezzar left his mark in history. He revitalized the city of Babylon. He transformed Babylon into a marvel of architecture and innovation. And of course, the crowning achievement of Nebuchadnezzar is of course the Hanging Gardens. The Hanging Gardens, which I think the biggest testament to his grand vision. And as you might know, it was one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. And more importantly, a symbol of opulence and ingenuity of the Babylonians and the king Nebuchadnezzar. But, as always, even the mightiest empires must eventually face the winds of change. In 539 BC, Babylon was invaded by the Persians under the leadership of Cyrus the Great, and the sun set on the Babylonian Empire with this invasion. Though, of course, the Babylonian Empire came to an end in some sense, the city of Babylon continued to shine brightly, and it remained a beacon of civilization well through the next few centuries and until at least the 4th century BC. But we'll come to all of that later. Thank you so much for watching this episode. That's it for this episode. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much.